Discord.
You're here to be pest.
You're here to do what?
A pest.
Ah, yes, welcome.
Always.
Okay.
I'm just very excited at the prospect of having mod packs, like actual sets of mods for 14.
Hmm.
Because that was like, I would like to have profiles so I could swap between too spicy for stream and
Not too spicy for stream.
spicy for stream. And the file sizes are going to be awful, but also theoretically, you can delete the files that compose them because they're just all the mods and like the install order. But
yeah, if there are install order concerns as well, hopefully somebody will put something in that structures packs to install in the right order.
yeah, well, basically, it's not so much install order as like eventually it becomes a matter of like which overwrites what, and then you have the final product is just like tracking which things are tied to what, and as long as all the files are there, it usually works out fine. But like, yeah, I might actually have to sort all that out. But the fact that it's an option is really good, and I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, my brain.
After yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell the full story because I need to practice it for when I tell my dad next week. So I slept badly on Thursday night. Hey, doll. And tossing and turning at like 8 in the morning. I was aware. So my apartment faces a road. It's not a massively busy road, but moderately. I was aware that there were a group of men out there talking, which isn't massively unusual. It seemed to be a few more than usual, but I just wanted to get more sleep if I could. Did, and this will be important later, get up and go to the loo and take my allergy meds, though. Thank God. Went back to bed. About 9:15, there's a knock on the door. And I answer the door, and there's a police officer there. And I think, oh shit, no good can possibly come of this. And he says, very, very gently, clearly he'd been, not only was he doing his best, but also he'd been picked because he had the right kind of interpersonal manner for this. He said, we need to evacuate the building for an hour because we have found some dangerous chemicals and they need to be removed. And I just stared at him for a few seconds because what else can you do?
Yeah.
I managed to say, okay, do I have time to put on some clothes? And he nodded. The hell am I going? Where am I going? This way. And so he'd said an hour. So I threw on some clothes and I grabbed stuff that I wouldn't leave the flat with under any circumstances. So I got my purse, my wallet, and my phone. And I got a face mask because obviously there was going to be some sort of interacting with other. Yeah. But I didn't put on shoes because my only shoes these days are Doc Martens, and they take a little while to put on. when I first started wearing full-size docks, I timed myself at almost 5 minutes for the pair. I've gotten a little better since then, but it's still, it's a couple of minutes to get properly shod. So I thought, well, if I'm only going to be out there for an hour, it's fine. I'll just sit on a tree stump and wait. And I get outside, and police officer says, yeah, just go wait over on the other side of the road, please, where there's like a little bit of like a copse of trees. And like over I go, and I sit on a tree stump, and I wait. And a little while after that, different police officer comes around and asks us all to move further back, further away from the building. And they move us further back again, 10 or 15 minutes after that. At which point I'm starting to get a little bit alarmed, because my building is quite close to a police station. And along with those of us who are residents in the building, it's not a big building, there are some people milling around who are office staff for the police office. And they don't really know what's going on either. They haven't been told any details, but obviously they've heard slightly more in the way of whispers than us. And they're talking about whether it might be domestic terrorism of some sort.
Oh!
Now, this I am pretty sure, to be absolutely clear, I'm pretty sure that was wild speculation. But it's the sort of thing that's hard to filter out at 9:30 in the morning when you don't have your shoes on.
Yeah.
So we're sitting around, and time's getting on, and they bring out the police tape and they cordon it off. And I have a friend who himself works for, is office staff for the police, and also lives nearby. And I message him saying what's happened. Does he know anything? And he does. And in particular, the thing he's like, I described the scene, and he says, well, it's not explosives. Because if it was explosives, it would be a 100-meter cordon. And the cordon was maybe 50 meters. But no other information is forthcoming. He can't really give me anything for obvious reasons. And the police are not communicative, and I wait, and it's been an hour, and there's no sign of the specialist team that we are apparently waiting for to deal with whatever it is. And then it's 2.5 hours. And I'm sat out there kind of nursing my phone's battery and like doing my Arknights dailies and listening to old Games for the Study Buddies episodes to keep my brain from frying. At least it's a nice day, like it's sunny and warm. The ground isn't too wet or anything. I asked a few times, can they give us any more information on timescale? Nope. And eventually, about lunchtime, I give up and I leave my number with them and walk around to a nearby friend's house to wait out the day. And they don't actually get back in touch until about 5, just after 5, I get the call saying it's safe to go back in the building now. And putting some twos together and getting somewhere in the vicinity of 8. Probably what happened is they went in on a drug bust and they found meth preparation materials. And the concern was, and maybe even like a pot still, And the concern was that maybe there would be an explosion from that, rather than it being a bomb squad job. And out of curiosity, after I did get home and I was eating and kind of more or less safe last night, I pulled up the Wikipedia page for meth to like, because there's like the popular image of meth production is that it's really dangerous and explosive. So I was like, well, okay, how dangerous and explosive is it? And you know, Wikipedia has a section on how meth is produced and what the risks of the production processes are. And it turns out that if anything, the stereotype is an understatement.
Yeah.
Like, there's like 8 different ways of making meth, and every single one of them in a different way is horrifying to read. As somebody who knows a little bit about chemistry, care of my dad. Like, there is literally a meth process, one of the more common, like, industrial scale ones, that has white phosphorus as a byproduct, or as a potential byproduct.
That's...
Yes, that white phosphorus.
Christ.
And, like, it's not just the... It's not just the processes that are dangerous. It's lots of the ingredients are really toxic as well. So you have stuff that, if its packaging is damaged and it's exposed to air, it'll volatilize into clouds of toxic gas and stuff.
Yep.
I was like, there were things on that list that I don't care how much money you could make brewing meth. You couldn't get me to do that in my house for 10 times as much. It's just terrifying.
I mean, even in Breaking Bad, they fucking get a trailer and have it in the middle of the fucking desert.
Yeah.
Like, and the man in fucking Walter White does all the shit in like lab apron and his underwear, famously.
Yep.
Yeah.
God. I am home safe now. All this as I finally start getting needed work done on my flat as well. Like, I had the extractor fan put in a week ago. I've got a boiler guy coming next week. I would have been so cross if my building got blown up.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
Oh man, so yeah, I'm frazzled today. And then I had a truly ungodly quantity of takeout. Which probably didn't help with how delirious I feel today, one way or another.
Yeah, and then Halloween Season 2, Generation 2 got delayed.
Yeah. And
apparently it is just technical difficulties.
Right, okay. I figured the most likely explanation is that, like, one of them's internet has gone down and they really don't want to have only one of the debuts delayed. Yeah. I hope it is sorted soon.
Yep.
But and I watched the Hollow Talk Heartjammer, and briefly got back on an American football highlights kick because the Secret Base, what used to be SB Nation, wriggled its way back into my YouTube Recs a couple of days ago, as they sometimes do. One thing led to another.
As things often do.
Yeah. And I do like watching well-played American football of the kind that makes it into highlight reels. That is an interesting sport from the perspective of game design. By which I mean it is a video game-ass sport.
I'm just talking with my Precon guild about how fucking Arknights takes fucking forever to play, and that's why I stopped.
Oh, Jesus, it really fucking does.
Like, I straight up didn't make it out of the tutorial.
Well, the fact that you are on a tutorial level doesn't mean you didn't make it out of the tutorial, because there's tutorial levels even in, like, the later chapters.
I'm on 1-9.
Yeah, that's, like, almost 2 full chapters into the game. Like, there's chapter 0, which is 15 levels and 5 tutorials, and there's chapter 1, which is about 15 levels and 5 tutorials.
Yeah, it still took too fucking long.
It's so long. Every time there's a new event, it's just like, well, I guess that's like 2 evenings. And then, like, the EX comes out, and every EX level is potentially an hour's work.
Yeah, I'm Precon sometimes getting through the levels. Well, the thing is, with Precon, every story event has like 15 levels that give you random, like, assorted drops. And then once you get to the end of the normal levels, you get the normal boss, and then once you beat the normal boss, once you unlock the hards, which are the ones you do daily, and they all scale based on your, like, player level. So, like, they have completely different layouts, and it's not supposed to be like a challenge per se, but it's just like sitting down and telling the game, yes, I would like to play this level 15 times for things that could take up to a minute and a half.
And it auto plays, right?
Yeah. Precon is basically all auto battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Arknights.
I'm
new content in Arknights is too much fucking work. If I didn't love that game as much as I do, I would have given it up long ago.
Yep. But as we've discussed,
just
it's
like
part of you now.
I mean, it is. That's the thing. It is genuinely one of the best told stories I have ever encountered in a commercial video game. Also, the closest a commercial video game is ever likely to get to saying all cops are bastards.
Yeah.
Like,
A successful commercial video game, anyway.
Yeah, like, the politics of the thing coming good is the most baffling thing about 2021 to me. All the nonsense that is happening in the world, I cannot handle the fact that the video game turned out to have okay politics. For a gacha game. The political economy of the thing is still not great. I'm hoping that World Flipper is at least modest.
It sounds like it's got a better imagination than fucking New Vegas that I just finished.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would believe that in a second.
New Vegas has been an odyssey of disappointment. Like, it's a perfectly fine video game.
Yeah.
But it's not a masterpiece. It can barely escape its own trappings to do something interesting once in a while.
Hey, there's the Cactoid compact. I've made a friend. Look at my little friend.
Friendship achieved.
He's going to join us on the fishing expedition. I'm now going to get wrecked by 6 button input strings, probably.
Yeah, probably.
But at least I have a Cactoid friend. In fact, I have several Cactoid friends.
Pick up Skyrim now that it has fishing.
I am not, like, a fanatical devotee of fishing in games. I'm a fanatical devotee of many games that have fishing. That's not quite the same thing.
Yeah.
A thing that's been weird, living near a park and going for walks in a park that has a fish pond regularly, is that it's apparently still really popular to go fishing. And, like, it's not just... I assumed it would be mostly, like, older guys. But you see quite a lot of young lads doing it. Very significant mix of folks.
Yeah, a friend of mine, one of the Monster Hunter friends, goes fishing with their dad, like, not terribly often, but more than none. I don't know.
I have once seen someone actually catch something, but that was late at night. Most of the time, I walk around the pond a couple of times and I don't see any movement. There are definitely fish in there. Some quite big ones. For a pond, at least for a pond that shallow. There we go. 6 button inputs. That's more than I can script into my fingers in one go. Also, this really makes me miss PS2 R2 buttons. Because trying to judge when you have successfully squeezed a squishy DS4 shoulder trigger is grim. I think this one we just have to get 5 perfects on, and then we unlock the boss level. That does require me to get 5 perfects. Won't be this time. So how's everyone else's week been?
Alive.
Good. It's a start.
It is. I'm also genuinely thinking about streaming Cookie Clicker when it comes out on Steam.
Have you done that Paperclip stream yet?
Was I going to do Universal Paperclips?
You talked about it. Maybe you were only going to replay it.
I think I was only going to be replaying it.
Oh god, Frank Lance.
Listen, if you put aside all of the politics and
Paperclips is weird because I'm pretty sure Frank Lance is like 50% serious, 50% not with it.
Yeah.
You mean the thing where you can either consume literally all creation and existence to make paperclips, or not, and it just gives you a choice? Yeah, sure.
I hate to break it to you, but I know far too many fucking people who are dead serious about that possibility.
I'm aware.
Like, I've worked in futurism. It's bleak out there.
Yeah.
That's. I used to get in fights with someone on another server. I've since thankfully left.
This seems to be a you thing, doll.
Yes, well. Well, look, I have nothing else to do with my time. Anyway, as she characterized it, I had a peculiar allergy to her tribe. This was a person who, 100% no shred of irony, wanted to work at Muri.
Muri?
Machine, the fucking Yudkowsky think tank.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, like, stay away from him of all people.
Yeah. He has me blocked on Twitter.
Congratulations.
I've literally never interacted with him. It's because he's a name-searching fuck, and my pinned tweet says I block people who like him.
Incredible.
That is a good decision.
You know, I was going to mention a YouTube content creator who I enjoy, named Thought Slime, did a video on how clicker games are very pointed critiques of capitalism, and also the satire of them is kind of dead because we still enjoy watching the numbers go up.
Yeah. Yep. This is the problem with Trash the Planet, which I streamed a few months back. It's a beautifully written, like, spelling out of the extent to which clicker games are capitalism. And it clearly understands all the structures of modern finance capital and how they work. And still, mechanically, it doesn't really do any work. It could just be a visual novel.
And like, Cookie Clicker really just fucking gets going, and you do like, okay, you get cursors to click the big cookie, cool. You get grandmas to bake the more big cookie. You get farms to grow cookie plants. You get mines to mine chocolate and cookie dough. You make factories for cookies. You produce cookies in banks. You find ancient chocolate in temples. You wizard up cookies. You get cookies from Cookie Planet. You turn gold into cookies. You get cookies from the Cookieverse by going into alternate dimensions. You get time machines so you can go back to the past and steal the past's cookies. You get antimatter condensers so you can turn the antimatter in the universe into cookies. You get prisms so you can condense light into cookies. You get chance makers. I'm not even done. That's the fucking
I can tell.
You get chance makers, which turn raw chance into cookies.
They generate cookies out of thin air by pure luck.
Yes. Then you get fractal engines, which turns every cookie into a fractal cookie, generating, more cookies.
Yeah.
Then you get JavaScript consoles, which hack the game to make the even more cookies. And they also added the Idleverse, where you steal cookies from other instances of Cookie Clicker. Not really, but like, that's the new tier of thing where you
my god, that's so good.
All cookies from all known and unknown universes who are also doing all of this bullshit, and it's just like, do you really fucking need this many cookies?
That, honestly, like, video game maximism is a better parody of itself.
So how dare you call me in my tits?
What?
What was that?
Sorry, I've been accosted.
Okay. But yeah, video game maximism is a better parody of itself than any parody of it could ever be.
Yep.
I admire the creativity of it all.
Yup. I also found out that, like, there's no way to, like, pay to get ahead in Cookie Clicker, but there is an upgrade you can get where, depending on the number of people subscribed to the Cookie Clicker Patreon at the highest tier, which is limited to 100 people, everyone in the game who gets this upgrade gets a boost to, like, their cookie production.
Nice.
And it's like $30 a month on Patreon to help the dev. That's good. And that's why I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll pay $5 when it shows up on Steam.
Fair.
So I can clog everyone's activity feed with Cookie Clicker achievements. Hell yeah.
God. So how long does it take to get all the achievements?
I'll let you know.
I think last time I played, it took 10 seconds, as long as you went up to the URL bar and typed JavaScript : ruin the fun, open parenthesis, close parenthesis.
Really?
Yeah, no, like, literally there's cheats.
Yep.
But there's
Ruin the Fun unlocks all the achievements, all the upgrades, puts you at like 10 nonillion cookies or something.
yeah, like literally.
And pops up a little box in the achievement notification tray that says, "You're free!"
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a set of like quote shadow achievements which are not tied into like there's a system where like your milk gives you more benefits the more achievements you have, and the shadow achievements like don't contribute to that but are still like account wide. I have True Never Click, which is make 1,000,000 cookies with no cookie clicks, which it's very silly, and I'm probably going to go for it on Steam too, because it's just, you wait for a golden cookie to show up to give you some cookies to buy a cursor with, and then you just never touch the cookie until you hit 1,000,000. But yeah, it's very easy to get all the achievements that way if you want, but also it's gonna take a bit to do, quote unquote, legitimately, because that's the point of the game.
I do fucking Ascensions and the actual mini games now with the garden and the stock market and all that.
Yep.
They added more since I lost my save file. I had a save file that was close to 100%ing in the achievement list, and then it mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah, I think, well, the thing is they added the Idleverse, and I don't know if that has a mini game associated with it. But yeah, no, I think it's just the garden and the wizard and the seasonal stuff and the cookie dragon, which you probably already did, but like, those are the things that come to mind.
Taking a look at patch notes. I don't think I've gotten to the cookie verse. In fact, I think that's what caused me to realize my my save was gone, was I heard about it and went, oh, okay, I'll fire it. I have 0 cookies.
Yeah. I lost my file somewhere, and I was just like, well, fuck it. And then I came back to Cookie Clicker, and it was just like, you've been on this run for 320 days. And I'm just like, the fuck did you say to me? So I spent all the sugar lumps on upgrading stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it'll take a year to get it legit because sugar lumps.
Yep.
Dang.
Although, isn't there... Okay, yeah, it's specifically you have to harvest coalescing sugar lumps and not get them from sacrificing your garden.
Yeah, like you can't speed sugar lumps up much. You can try for juicy queen beets, but...
Yeah, but those are, I'm pretty sure, not going to contribute to your coalescing sugar lumps, which is specifically what the achievement is, which is why I looked.
What? Wait a minute, what's the achievement for?
365 coalescing sugar lumps.
Oh, yeah.
Which is play a thing for a single year.
Yep. Actually, no, I think it's like...
Just
like
the file has to be a year old because it automatically harvests for you.
Ah, okay.
But you do need to play actively anyway in order to get the bifurcated, meaty, caramelized, and golden lumps.
Yup. The meaty sugar lumps.
Sounds like the honey salt in that VN I read with Kai. Some cool world building in that game, but also everybody eats salt as like a meal.
Wait, is that unusual?
No, it's the setting. Like the staple food stuff is just like blocks of salt.
Yeah.
Gather
Are you telling me
family
people don't
salt
do
lick.
that?
No, they have one block of salt in the middle of the table and they all lick it.
You should stop eating other things than salt. This is why we get you out of those terrible Discord servers.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke about English cooking again.
HRT. I blame the HRT. Everyone knows Spyro gives you salt cravings.
It's true. It's true. I had salt cravings all my life anyway, so.
Now we make the joke about British cooking.
No, that's a joke about my cooking. It's got nothing. It's and my bizarre proclivities when it comes to things to consume. That one you can't blame this country for. It's all me.
We could blame the country for a lot.
Yeah, it's not like we need to add like food crimes to the list. It's not like we need to add any more food crimes to the list.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You can help by this list by expanding it.
I mean, sounds like Becky's been doing quite a bit of that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not original enough. I'm not experimental enough. Harchammer, I am not. I want to see a British Harchammer, though. That'd be hilarious. British Harchammer, but she's just cooking regular British dishes. It's really funny to me that we talk all this shit about British cooking, and yet, like, one of the most popular cooking shows on the planet is literally called The Great British Bake Off.
Cooking and baking are different.
Yes, they are.
I mean, people talk shit about British baked goods as well.
Not nearly as much as they're cooking.
But, okay, on the Great British Bake Off, they are not necessarily making British baked goods. They're making French ones.
We're going to get into another definition about what the J in JRPG stands for at this rate.
No, because we're all allowed to dunk on Europe. Especially Western Europe.
Yep.
The United States is just honorary Western Europe.
Honestly, like, it's not really a Western Europe problem. There are lots of good European cuisines. It's just Britain.
Yeah, and they all get watered down on the way to the UK.
Yeah.
They have to cross the channel.
Gotta make everything white person spicy.
But, like, I really shouldn't have to take this much shit about food from citizens of a country that invented baconaise. Like, that really ought to be a decent comeback, and I'm never quick enough to get to it.
Vote on that.
Also, cheese in a can.
That's industrialism. You can't blame America specifically for industrialism.
I mean, England managed to invent industrialism without inventing cheese in a can.
Yeah, but they still fucking imported it. So clearly, the cheese is not free from their hands.
I mean, if you want to dunk on us, we invented Spam, but at least that has salt.
So the problem with that is that I know too many Koreans and Korean Americans who, for reasons of a really complicated historical and political progression post the
Yep.
Korean War, have done incredible things with spam. Apparently,
Oh yeah.
like I can't comment from direct experience, but I hear it's good.
Pacific Asian cuisine in general has done amazing things with spam.
You gotta talk about the spam museum.
On the other hand, we do have a spam museum in the U.S. instead of over there, so which I've been to.
Of
Is it a good
course you
museum?
have.
It's kind of corporatist, but I mean it's all right. And yeah, of
It's a
course, I've
spam-
been
it's a
there. It's in Minnesota.
What else is there to do in Minnesota?
Well,
There's the Mall of America.
according to
So
what I
else
learned,
is there?
according to what I learned on Wikipedia last night, quite a lot of meth cooking, I gather, happens in Minnesota.
I wonder why.
Like all the stats that Wikipedia has about like the relative commonness of different methods of making meth have in brackets like this accounted for this much of the Minnesota meth production. Clearly because that's like where the studies have been done, because it's in
Yeah.
America and it's easier to do.
Yeah.
But also it was really funny how often Minnesota showed up.
Yeah.
New from Minnesota, spam meth.
Yeah. What else is there to do in Minnesota? We can burn Wendy's and police precincts.
Yeah, there are worse uses of your time.
Yeah. That was a very popular activity about a year ago.
Mm-hmm. But my hometown's most famous museum is the Hat Museum, which I never went to. We used to take all the like school exchange kids. The school would always arrange a visit to the Hat Museum.
Hmm. My hometown had the Alaska Native Heritage Center, which ended up with an interesting combination of, okay, I am very conscious about First Nations issues, and also I actually can't recognize most American racism against First Nations tribes because they're all basing it on people who lived in what is now Colorado or Washington, and I only know Alaska.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a complicated affair.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck am I getting all this weight from?
Nah, armor.
Probably, but like what? Oh, for some fucking reason I have power armor on in my.
Yeah, then do it.
Oh right, because I found the Brotherhood of Steel survey and took their stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can drop this police baton. Where did Rex run off to? What the hell, man? Oh, there he is.
Where are you at in that playthrough again?
Oh, Jesus! I'm working on. Oh, found the wrong fiend. I'm doing fiend bounty hunting.
Ah, okay.
I forget they call them fiends.
Huh?
I forget they call them fiends in that game.
Yeah. Because they're drug fiends.
Yep,
Ah.
yep. These are specifically bandits that are just all on drugs.
Of the drugs.
Fun.
Time to chug a couple sarsaparillas. No, I don't have any. Damn.
I may have gone to the store and bought a case or two of cream soda just because of all the fucking sarsaparilla I drank in New Vegas.
I love sarsaparilla. It's really good, and I just never have occasion to remember that it exists until I play this, and I'm like, fuck, I could go for some soda right now.
I seem to have settled on the only soda I like is cream soda.
Cream soda is a good soda.
Yeah.
Only drink that I have ever managed to find too sweet for my tastes. Not all cream sodas, but it's...
Do I need multiple? Okay, I can get rid of the caravan shotgun. Time to rip this man's head off.
Sounds alarming.
Driver Neffy, yay! I mean, oh yeah, he is full of drugs too. Thing is, I need to present it for a bounty, so.
Right.
And I'm glad nothing has gone so direly wrong that okay, why do I have a firebomb?
Cactoid
Okay.
commendation! I have been commended by the cactoids.
Oh right, I can ask Rex to hold things for me.
And
Come here,
now,
boy, I'm going to give you 17 guns.
Time to go to the Den of the River Lord. Fight the boss of fishing.
excellent.
I kind of wish this was a giant fish monster and it was actual combat, but nope, it's this nonsense. I'm going to take a while to get it right.
Refreshing the page does not give me a different 15-second instead of 30-second ad.
Rip. I guess I'll pop stim pack. Or 2. That's fine.
Last time I did this, what I did was, before going out on any expeditions, I turned the console off and just pulled up the button string and practiced it until it was an instant process. I'm going to try to do it properly this time.
You have to do it 9 times in a row.
Not 9 times in a row, just 9 times total.
Oof. Still rough.
Almost. It's the sort of thing where, because it's the only thing that spawns until you catch it. So you know that you're going to be able to practice it properly, unlike all the others where you have to like identify the pattern first. Which honestly, like, that's the hard part because a lot of the patterns have similar starts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for my fingers to catch up.
Oh, we got Lord Death in the middle of this fight against all these fiends and their dogs, and
Great job, keep going. With everything I cleared out, including all the DLC, I think I only got 60% of Apocalypse Ain't Got Nothing.
Oh, noseblow time. 1 moment. Okay.
What do you mean, what have I done? You're fucking coming at me. Fuck you.
What have you done? You've lived! This wasn't in the plan!
go. Dialed in now.
Oh, I am at low health. Let's see if I can't finish this. Okay, I am at 10 health out of 320.
Ouch.
Let's pop a super stim pack and... Oh.
I want to see a speedrunner do this and just get like the perfect 10. First try.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
'Cause it's deeply satisfying to get even 2 in a row.
Okay, I'm beat to shit. I actually have bloody mess, so I need to be careful not to accidentally fully explode the
Bloody mess.
bloody mess makes you do 5% more damage, but also you have a high chance to just absolutely send to giblets anything that you kill.
Ah. Right, that's fishing done.
Huzzah!
How else can I do with this stream? I probably should keep it on the short side, just so that I actually rest. But I've only been going 50 minutes so far.
Help me figure out what to yeet out of Steam next.
Go on, give us some options.
I've only got 39 things installed, and some of them are complete. An audio surf doesn't count.
Slightly special case, yeah.
I mean, it does have an achievement list, but I kind of have to go super out of the way to do it.
Yeah, like, those are some intense achievements.
Oh, right, and I've got 2 games that I technically contribute code to, so, like, I don't know how much those count either.
Yeah.
Have I beaten them? Yes, no?
Mm.
Isaac's done. Oh, Broken Reality looks neat. Hit me with that vaporwave clown shit, fam.
Okay, now I need to find the actual target I had.
Again.
Eating some deviled eggs.
Yum. What are those,
Yum,
5
yum.
HP?
Yep. It's not nothing.
What's that put in my bazaar? Shoes of the Dead? What the fuck are the Shoes of the Dead?
Shoes.
I'm done wasting ammo on you chumps. I will baseball bat you into chunks, you little bastards.
That's one way to do it. What have I got my way
Really?
of hunt?
Squads. Really wish this was a squad stream.
Oh, I'm not streaming.
I know.
I should go and do the Arcades hunts. That's what I should do. That's 4 fairly straightforward hunts. I don't want to have to do friggin' death gaze. It's really annoying. Did that one. Let's go to Arcades.
Oh, right. Starbound's Chucklefish. Do I want to skip it? Guess kind of.
Which game?
Starbound.
Ah. Yeah, probably skip it. It's not like there aren't plenty of other games.
Yeah, but I didn't want to play Terraria, and this was about the only thing I could find in that sphere that interested me. Yeah, well.
Where's the homesick?
Cartoony space is always a good aesthetic for me.
Hmm.
Which was why I glommed onto WildStar. I mean, I think the problem there is just that, for some reason, every time somebody does a sci-fi aesthetic in a video game, it has to be gritty and realistic, and we can't just... There's no tradition of doing full-on sci-fi in Akira Toriyama, with Akira Toriyama tier art, other than, like, fucking Star Ocean, which went off the rails in a big way.
Yes. I mean, like, Star Ocean abandons that aesthetic pretty quickly.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know.
I mean, you could play Rogue Galaxy.
Nah, I was going to play Rogue Galaxy,
Don't
and then
do
I
that.
left TGC.
Yeah, don't play Rogue Galaxy. Fuck that game.
So if nothing else, you've successfully made sure one person did not waste 180 hours of their life on Rogue Galaxy.
Can't fucking wait for... Is this the right shop? Yes. Can't fucking wait for Thaya to play it.
Oh.
John Thaya has a habit of, like, playing games that we played on the podcast that we would warn people away from, and completely ignoring our warnings.
Wait, wasn't Space RPG on the DS?
Space RPG on the DS?
I wonder where it was. Infinite Space, that's the one.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Platinum did it. I don't know if it's any fucking good. They did co-develop it with Nude Maker, which is an incredible
Wait,
name for a company.
Wait, they made Steel Battalion?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no, I'm still hung up on Nude Maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nude Maker.
Yes. That's the studio.
Hepburn. Kabushiki Gaisha Nudo Maker.
What? Okay, fine, sure.
They're mostly a co-production studio. They helped out on Steel Battalion, and then they helped out on Infinite Space.
They also made a game called AV King, apparently. So...
Can I facepalm loud enough to hear on the mic?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, published by Elf Corporation, who is apparently a defunct Aerogay studio.
Of course.
They closed in 2015.
Rip.
I thought you were going to say Illusion Soft for a second. Don't Google that if you don't know about Illusion Soft. Just steer clear.
You can't stop me!
Sorry?
You can't stop me!
No, seriously, like, don't add awareness of anything Illusion Soft have done that you're not already aware of into your awareness.
Oh, no, okay, right, these guys, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I recognize those titles from when I was a shitty teenager.
Yep. One of the bleakest days in my academic career was the day I had to look up Illusion Soft.
I've only got like one Eroge in my Steam library, and it's a VN from I don't even fucking know who.
I mean, there's plenty of good eroge, but like that's not the place to look for them.
That's this one's from Loopy Soft.
Oh.
The O of I recognize that name and I don't care.
Yeah, I believe I had a disagreement with them over some fucking stuff. I don't fucking remember. I remember it being enough to be like, nah, I'll pass on their work, but not enough to remember what the fuck it was.
Do you be like that sometimes?
Do be like that a lot of the time. I have a history of being like that. Jesus Christ! This man got a flamethrower! I don't like oh, Jesus.
Got that. Oh, I could finally get around to Brew to Legend.
Yeah?
You could.
Seems fun. Seems like probably the second best thing Double Fine's done, because I've played some of their other shorter production time output that's not spoken to me.
So what would you count as the best thing?
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts.
Fair enough.
Their first one.
I never finished
stacking-
Psychonauts.
Stacking wasn't great. The Cave wasn't great. Broken Age started okay and then got not great. I haven't played Hack and Slash, which is the Zelda where you are allowed to re-script things.
Huh. Rescript in what sense? Like programming sense of scripting?
Yes.
That's the hack and slash.
Right.
Yep. Examples include adjusting the movement speed of an enemy or setting a container's hit points to 0 to cause it to collapse and release its contents. You can also
Nice.
hack your own variables, including name and health points.
Interesting concept. I watched someone play Broken Age, but haven't played it myself. Bash, where are you? Float, please.
Oh yeah, Massive Chalice. I remember that coming out. It was also not great.
It's kind of telling that I hear all of these, and apart from Broken Age, I go, all right, that exists.
Yeah, no, Double Fine just does not invest in any of their stuff long term, except for the stuff that they had huge publishing deals for a decade ago, and therefore have established fan bases for,
Yep.
and can justify continuing to forward port. Psychonauts has gotten released on 3 different PlayStations.
Wow. It's not bad going, honestly.
No. I mean, like, on the one hand, I respect the ethos, the somewhat lost ethos in 2021 of, no, we're just going to complete a game and release it. We're not going to turn it into a live service title. But on the other hand, it would be nice if they actually let their games bake.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Space Base DF9 was canceled halfway through, even though it seemed like it was still in development. Oh shit, JP was on that. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll ask him about it sometime.
Someone you know?
Vector Poem.
Ah.
I don't know him, but I've I'm in a couple relatively small servers and interact with them on occasion. So. Yeah, I guess he was the project lead on it, so that explains why it stopped when he was laid off.
Ah.
Hmm. Okay.
But yeah. I'm also probably gonna just fall back to trying to get through Deus Ex again.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
New there, and no one to share it with.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe Arise is out next month.
Yep.
How am I going to fit that in? Too many fucking video games.
Yeah.
Well, I hope Vesperia is a good entry point, because I'm probably not going to ever have time to play a second Tales game, let's be real.
Vesperia is a good entry point.
Yeah, I cannot be fucking bothered to play it again, apparently, because I bounce off every time I try. But it was good when I played it, like, 7 years ago.
It's something.
Mhm. I actually think the additions for the PS3 version are really good. Generally. Because Bamco is not Atlas.
Yeah.
The fuck am I going? I am still going in the right direction.
Oh, found the lady and her dogs.
Deus Ex, like a good target.
You with a fucking flamethrower, stop it!
Love to be the if a person just happened to load up my stream right in time for that. Out of context as I'm walking through a load zone.
Can I clip it?
Fuck's sake.
The problem with this guy is that he can just spam absurdly potent S moves. And sometimes he will combo for 7 hits. Oh, Jesus. Did he die? No.
This is a pile of meat. Where the fuck is the second person? There. Okay.
There we go. The guy I was supposed to be escorting died, but because this game doesn't actually have quests, it doesn't care.
Yeah.
Because this game doesn't have quests.
We have
really need to
got
get
to get you on
headphones.
headphones, doll.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Thank you. Oh, where am I going next?
I thought I found the lady with the dogs. I just found a different group of persons with dogs.
They're pretty common creatures.
Yeah, but I'm wandering around in fiend territory, and I'm trying to find a specific fiend with a specific type of dogs. Apparently that wasn't her, just some other random group of fuckos with a flamethrower.
Where am I going? I'm going to the save point before I fight a dragon. Let us be wise about this.
Okay, there, it's clipped.
Wait, what?
No context theater.
Okay.
And I will go back on mute until such time as I can get my headphones fixed.
Ah.
They've kind of been loved by a kitten.
Ah, yeah, that won't do the great deal of good. It's nice that the kitten had fun, but also...
Yeah, I think Bose will at least repair him. But, yeah. Actually, I will probably see if I can do something about that.
Let's go see if we can make it cloudy. Because this giant ancient dragon doesn't like direct sunlight, apparently.
Oh yeah, I made a joke about that before. Whatever. Thank you, dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is this lady?
A thing that doesn't quite work with the game, and the port didn't help with this, the remaster didn't help with this, is that it's very, very difficult quite often to identify weather conditions by sight.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the mobs in this area despawn if the hunt spawns, I think.
That would be helpful.
But like, this dude spawns when the sky is cloudy. If you look at what the camera angle is when you first walk into this area, it looks cloudy. But then you look up, and there's a big old circle of blue sky up there.
Yeah, I would appreciate if it did a thing like 14 has, where it's just like by the map, a little thing. It's just like, it's fucking Thor weather. You get about to get fucked. Run away. I do appreciate that Odin has his own weather. There's also weathers like, oh, something's about to start spawning, so the weather is like hyperconductivity or whatever. And you're like, ooh, spooky. Tell all your friends there's gonna be a fight. Where the fuck? Where the fuck? Violetta trailer compound. Where?
I'm going to check the guide in case it says anything about how to get the weather to change.
Yeah. I know that the weather changing happens when you like move between like full zones, not map segments.
It can change between map segments. Like you can refresh the weather state. Where are we? Ceto and Slindworm only appears under cloudy skies. If it's sunny. Right, that's right. You have to get it. You have to get the weather to be bad here by crossing the zone line. and then you
Yeah.
can go and cycle the different kinds of bad weather to get the right one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right way. Yes. Oh boy. So you've settled on Deus Ex then, doll? Nello casually walks over a trap.
Oh, she's... Okay, well, I guess we're fighting.
Good luck.
Fucking...
The itch.io game that is known as that is definitely not known as Shut Up and Drive came out last night as well. Just to put more things on my plate.
That's good.
It was like demoed as Shut Up and Drive, and lots of people pointed out that they were not going to get away with that. So it has become Buck Up and Drive. It's like a kind of like skateboard racing, but you're a car. Which yeah, you like grind on the guardrails of the road and stuff.
That's something.
Yeah. I saw GIFs of it on Twitter and I was like, okay, well I'm following this one till it comes out.
Yeah, that's the same with me and Assault Spy. Assault Spy really early in development showed off basically a bullet time mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, huh, this seems cool. And then Nisa picked it up and I was just like, oh, okay. I
Nice.
guess it's getting published in English. Cool.
Nice.
Maybe I should stream that at some point. I might actually fucking finish it.
Oh my god, weather please change. These hills are too damn sunny.
Okay, I am up to 400 or 4,600 caps.
That's cloudy weather. Here's hoping it stays that way. Oh, God, I'm tired. It's still cloudy. Good, good. I want to go this way. Right, there we go. One Dogen. And I probably need... Do I have immunity to petrify? I don't think I do. So I don't think I've got a full set. I think this one does petrify. Oh! Thank you for visiting the fish pond, Yachiro C157. Come on, where are we? Yes, Stonewrath. Let's put the priority up on Stoner Gambits. I need immunity to sleep. Okay. That is a thing that I have somewhere. I saw it. Accessories 10. Cool, thanks for coming to the stream. Where's accessories 10? I should wake my party members up. Otherwise I'm going to be all on my own. Maybe I should... Oh god, Pinella doesn't have the license for Protect Guard. That's bad. Nearly done though. The dragon, like, basic attack animation is so weak when it combos. It just like kind of paws at you gently a few times. Kind of cutesy for a dragon. Like certain VTubers I could name.
I completely spaced on the last 5 seconds because I was doing a dialogue, so...
I'm mostly thinking about Kai and Mordred, both of whom are very endearing dragons.
Yeah.
Bless their hearts. Oh, jeez, I'm so sleepy. This is the wrong save point because it doesn't have any teleportation with it. Let's go to the right save point. I really like the weight that the rain has. The sound is really substantial.
Hmm.
It's difficult to do that in a video game.
Yeah.
Ouch. Teleporting to Arcades is the worst. You would think, like, the richest city in the world would have, like, teleport crystals all over the place. But no, there's one, and it's in the wrong part of Arcades for anything that the game actually wants me to do here optionally. Ever since it was pointed out to me as a teenager that modern cars are like aesthetically designed to have pseudo faces, it's all I can think of when I see vehicles. And the taxis in this have the grumpiest faces. Wait. You. I still haven't done the hunter-killer hunt. Must have needed to clear one or more of these to unlock it. Or maybe the trickster. I should go and clean that one up because it won't take long now.
Hmm.
So this is what it feels like to win a battle, says the guy who hired us to kill a thing for him and then died during the fight. Where am I going next? Old Arcades, that's right.
I'm still... I think New Vegas is a very good tabletop setting, but like the video game does not support it well.
That's probably true of a lot of games, to be fair.
Yep.
Especially given like how much broader the concept of a tabletop setting is now than like during the high D&D era. Where to next? This way. I got a little cut yesterday on the ball of my index finger joint on my right hand, which is a bad place for it.
Yep.
Where am I going? tavern, that's right. One hunt there that I am going to do this stream, and one that I'm definitely not, because it's incredibly annoying. And also full of frogs.
Yep.
I've complained about the frogs before.
Frogs are very worth complaining about.
Most of them are lovely, but when they get to be, like, 8 foot cubed in volume,
Yeah,
gets a bit much.
little much.
Kind of itching to get back to Halo now,
Yeah.
with the
The
accidental
FPS sorting.
difficulty setting turned off.
Yeah. You'd think they fucking fixed it after 2 fucking years of people complaining about it, but nah.
Nope. I mean,
And
even just adding in the option to run the game at 30 rather than 60 would be a start.
Yeah, like. Like, hold on. I'm gonna check the VSync options, because the VSync options might let you get away with it if your monitor is running at 60 hertz.
Think mine are.
Because I'm pretty sure some VSync is like half your refresh rate, and that would put you at 30, which would match the 30 FPS.
Yeah.
Stop telling me I unlocked 1 new items. I don't. There's nothing there for me to unlock, bro. Come on.
Oh,
Fucking...
the MCC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Video.
I have
VSync?
loads of store credit, but like all the items are Halo 3 items, not Reach. So I don't care.
No. VSync. No, there's like. There's just on or off. It's
Sounds
really
about right. What happens when a fundamentally PC development structure develops exclusively for console? You get very weird combinations of limitations.
Yeah. Anyway, my name tag on MCC now has the jazz pattern.
Nice.
And also I remade my emblem to be a little eye with spikes in it.
That is a hell of a headline.
Yeah. Anyway, according to this video game, I have not played through Halo 2.
Rip.
That is incorrect.
Look forward to this fucker running off any second now. Giant friggin' dragon, and when you damage it enough, it just pegs it.
I'm also
Not?
amused at at the number of fucking achievements that are like, play this in a playlist. It's just like, fucking okay. Why do you gotta make all these playlists? Come on.
Yeah, they really like the playlist system for some reason.
Like for the Lasso campaign, I get it
Yeah.
because that's like an easy. Here's the video game in its hardest form, and it's in a discrete package.
Yeah.
But easy campaign, normal campaign, hero campaign, legendary campaign. That's just trying to bait fucking playtime out of people.
Yep.
If you have to complete those individually. I have not unlocked shit. What are you talking about? Stop it.
I think the Amiga Mini is necromancy. Like, I don't think it's actually got much in the way of substantive connection to Amiga stuff. Wrong way.
Anyway, I installed all the Halos again, and I'm just like, maybe I will sit down and play the Master Chief Saga TM.
I think my plan is to play everything but.
So ODST and Reach.
ODST Reach, and like 4 is not really part of the saga.
It is, though. That is the Master Chief Saga is 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Back to Balfenheim.
And I want to see what the fuck is up with 4.
Same.
Because I don't know fucking anything about 4. All I know is that people didn't like it, and then 5 is worse.
Yeah. It introduces a 4th faction.
I mean, there's only so much you can do with the fucking Covenant after fucking 2 and 3.
Yeah. And like, you know, Halo breathes by its ability to make distinctions between factions. Like, the whole structure is built on the different kind of, you know, you have to know where you need your own weapons and where you need other factions' weapons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why as soon as I started playing on Legendary, I started picking up plasma weaponry that I would never otherwise use.
Yeah.
Right, that means I can start the Hellworm quest, which is another thing I'm not doing today. I probably want to go to Mount Baromeses. Hope I'm right and I can get through 3 levels on Monday. Because then I can have a whole stream to deal with the last level.
Here's hoping.
If it turns out not to be as bad as I remember, then I'll do some firefight. Because that I definitely can do. Oh,
Ooh,
that's right.
sweet.
You have to do this hunt before the hunter-killer hunt will open.
Hmm.
Because the guy that you go to that hunt with, you also go to this hunt with. And so he's been hanging out in the mountains for, like, weeks. Waiting for this stupid bird. There it is. It's a really big chocobo. So I'm now gonna have to
I'm
chase
still
all over the place.
kind of amused at how many people were like, "Oh no, OnlyFans isn't gonna kick all the content off the platform as long as it doesn't break their TOS." And it's just like, well, they're gonna change the TOS, and then they were like, "Hey, we're changing the TOS," like the next day, and everyone was like, "Well, fuck."
Yep.
It's just like, that's how it works. Like, yeah, they're not just gonna kick you off with no reason. They're going to make the reason. That's why legality and morality are not the same thing.
Yep.
At least, like, people are finding a bunch of different things and migrating. The couple of people I'm subscribed to have already moved to a couple places, so that's good.
Oh wait, it absorbs fire. That's right.
The only problem with trying to fucking find information on, because like the Master Chief Collection has a shit ton of guides on Steam, and like if I want to go look for all the skulls in Halo 1, which I kind of do because like that's funny. Even though if I wanted to play Lasso, I could just play the Lasso playlist.
Yeah.
Like, I have to sift through 17 categories with like way too many fucking guides each.
Yep. Yeah, I think I've only ever found one skull in a Halo game, and it's the skull that exists in the literally the very last area of the first mission. So carrying it to the end of the mission is pretty easy.
Yeah.
I can't.
Right, that's that one dealt
remember
with.
Seeing a guide, I think in Halo 2, the Blind Skull, I was just like, my cousin and I were fucking around in Halo 2 because there was fuck all else to do, and he was just like, I saw this online, I want to see if it's real or not. So he went and got the Blind Skull, and we were like, holy shit, who would put this here?
Which one is blind?
It's the no UI one.
Oh, right. Yes.
The one that you have to like do some crazy fucking platforming on like a level 3.
Dang.
And it feels like you're out of bounds the entire time.
Yeah.
From the
Cloud
beginning, crushed
is-
him twice.
Cloud is
Yeah.
bad enough. Never mind going without all UI.
Oh, and also there's the I would have been your daddy skull, which is the same thing, but sometimes a jackal will spawn on the path to the blind skull, and you have to kill it to get that skull.
Jesus. horrifying.
I also remember the birthday party one because that's a weird just fly to this weird spot that seems like it should kill you but it doesn't thing that people find because, you know, you're fucking around with things.
Yep. People do fuck around a lot in Halo levels.
Yep, because it's a short-ish game in an era where you wanted to make the most of your money, so you just replayed the shit out of everything.
There we go. Finally.
Also, I really love how I looked at a legendary achievement guide for Halo 2, and it was just like, by the way, they added dual wielding in this game. It's bad. You shouldn't do it because it really is just not good. It's extremely cool, but super inefficient.
Yeah.
Especially because they take away your melee. Like, you couldn't just bop with your offhand and the gun in it.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think it's a little better in 3 because it wasn't retrofitted, but it's still almost none of the weapons you can dual wield are good.
Yeah.
Hey, Proxy, thanks for the raid. Thanks for coming by. How's everybody doing?
Stream Elements does not have the rights to. Oh, you fucked up your parse. Or you fucked up the formatting. Or something. Or Stream Elements doesn't have the rights to emote in with your emotes.
Oh,
Rip.
yeah. Huh. One of those is actually wrong because it needs to be eat the 8, not eat the 9. But I don't know why the second one isn't displaying properly. I will look into it.
Yep. Go make food.
Enjoy food. How was Strange Journey?
It was
You
a strange and a journey.
Do you still kind of want to play that one? Like, it sounds like one of
Yeah.
the more interesting SMT
SMTs.
premises.
It sounds like it's one of the more interesting premises and also probably the best balance of SMT mechanic development. Like a sweet spot.
Yeah. Let's do one more hunt because I like this one, even if it's a bit of a walk. And then it'll be time to go and watch Selen's 100k subs and 1 month celebration.
Yep.
Where am I going? Westersund. Only problem with this hunt is that it's really out of the way.
Yep.
Because that's kind of the point, but also... Yes, this way. I'm getting my west and my east confused again. Where are we going? I think it's that one. Yes.
Oh, that's annoying.
What's that?
I was just so I was looking because like the fancy bullshit with bots getting a mod or a sub in on Twitch. I was just like, huh, what's the situation for that? And the situation is you need to be a partner and you need to have 50 subscribers.
Really?
Minimum to grant one lifetime subscription to one account.
God.
You get a second one and a third one at 250 and 500.
Okay, I'll take those out then.
Yeah. Partners may okay. That's for people. Partners may request up to two free permanent bot subscriptions for the channel. They'll be automatically granted tier 3 subscriptions to your channel so they can access all your channel's emotes. Yep.
And apart from that, no bots using emotes.
Yep.
I love a functioning ecosystem that makes sense.
I really wish there was an intermediary step between affiliate and partner, because that gap is just enormous.
Yep. Not that it makes much difference unless you're really big. I try not to think too much about it. If I ever get there, then by the time I get there, I will already have all the infrastructure I need assembled. In order to be able to get there in the first place.
Yeah, the sort of thing where, like, if you have to ask, you probably can't afford. You know, like, if you need to prepare for it, you're probably not ready for it.
Casually murders all the frogs. These are not the problematic frogs.
Yeah.
And then it'll be time to mete out some justice. Let's go.
So we've drawn you out at last. A moth cannot resist the flame. Now you will burn. Long time no see, Balthier. I've been biding my time trolling for hunters. So long you've kept me waiting.
It's baggers.
I think you didn't care.
You are looking rather careworn. Are the lizards in the sandpits not company enough for you?
My blade requires a sharper tongue to keep its edge.
Let's go. Where's the Spellgar?
I need 100 wizard powers next. God damn it.
realised I didn't reset after that other fight.
If nothing else, I'm probably going to stream Cookie Clicker alongside something else when it comes out on Steam.
BK mode game.
I mean, BK mode / just always going mode.
Yeah. Vividly remembering the DGC where they just had a cookie clicker on TAS just on a monitor in the area, and they kept cutting to it in breaks.
You mean GDQ? You just said DGC?
Ah, yeah, GDQ. That would make more sense, yes.
That was a weird slip.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's been a couple days.
Yeah. Finish him, thank you. Bye, baggers.
I'm very glad that the official Niji Sanji compilations have covered Egg.
They kind of had to.
Yeah, it's is
a franchise-defining highlight at this point.
It is.
What a wonderful world. Right. Back to the nearest teleporter, and that will do it for today.
Yeah. Oh my god, Petra's like, you will not believe the amount of pain I just went through to secure 99 lives in Mario Bros. For my stream later. And Selene went, I would have paid money to watch that.
Of course, Selene would. God, even just thinking about Selene is sometimes enough to make me want to play Apex. I definitely don't want to play Apex today. I'll melt, but
it's a real problem.
The dragon is magic.
Yeah, they tend to be. It's fucking Puff the Toxic Dragon over here just raging when a gamer has logged on and steals all her fucking kills.
I still haven't watched that compilation.
I haven't either.
Definitely going to at some point.
I also have been falling behind on all my fucking anime.
Yep. There's so much content.
Content is infinite. Discontent is also infinite. And I sit here watching you play this game for the fucking 12th time and playing Cookie Clicker because this is how my brain has broken.
Yep.
2021 is
Did you see any of the clips of Okayu and Subaru writing song lyrics for Mio, by the way?
No.
They did so Mio, it was Mio's birthday today. And she was getting, for her birthday, she's getting her first original song. And she did a stream with Okayu and Subaru where she had them, each of them, write a set of song lyrics for her. which you can imagine how fucking chaotic that was.
Yeah.
And like her actual original song is not written by Hokayo and Subaru, but they did also take Hokayo and Subaru's lyrics and I've gone the wrong way because I got confused about where I am. Fuck balls. And they have made a recording of that with MV, and it is maybe the most headache-inducing thing that I've seen from Hololive just to watch, even including Polka's original from last week that's just her going po a million times like a homestuck trickster. Subaru in the background making cicada noises constantly at 95 decibels.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So the next question is, do we encourage or discourage Mordred from having a single art tag and not differentiating the not safe work stuff?
Oh man, I genuinely don't know. I'm planning to drag her into like VAing a bunch of VNs with me, so plenty of time for the lewdness. I mean, VTubing is the most just do it thing ever, so
yeah.
And
if I had any
think she's going to have,
that
don't think she's going to have many young fans about whom there should be a worry about age ratings.
Yeah, but also like there's the consideration of like not now, because safe for work means very different things at home and during our current situation as it does the before times. But like yeah, there's some consideration for separation of stuff. I might just say fuck it and go, this is the art tag, be horny or not, because I don't expect anyone to be horny for me for a bit, if at all. I don't have enough art for people to get their I was going to say juices flowing, but I should clarify creative juices.
I haven't done like actual art of you yet, except for the thing I made for my Armello thumbnail.
Yeah.
Should do that. Gotta finish the Mordred and Kai piece first.
Yeah.
Digital colouring with a mouse sucks. But I still haven't actually got round to buying a tablet.
I used to do that as a chill D-res activity, so I don't know about that.
It's fine, it's just slow.
I mean, yeah.
Right. That will do it for today. Thank you very much for the company, everyone. And tomorrow, Lexi is doing
Sonic
Adventure
really
2.
move. Yes. Sonic, he's got an attitude.
Potentially cover to cover.
Yeah, probably.
Monday is Mordred's debut, and then I'll be streaming some Halo. It'll be a good time for all involved. But for now, I'm going to brain out.
Yep.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.